And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 58 Astrologian Quest. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we're now just 2 levels away from Grandmaster of Magic. So we've already leveled up White Mage, Black Mage, Arcanist to 60. So all that's left is Astrologian, and we're very, very close. And in order to do it, again, you need to come to the Athenaeum Astrologicum in the Pillars in Ishgard and talk to Janquinard. So the quest is called Trumped, and you'll get the ability Collective Unconsciousness. So creates a wheel of fortune around the caster, granting regen and 10% damage reduction for any party member who enters. Can only be executed when a sect is active. Auto attack ends upon execution. Effect ends upon use of another action or moving. Interesting. So Janquinard has some exciting news. So word of Lady Levaver's charity has begun spreading, my friend. I have attended more than one luncheon where it was positively dripping off the tongues of all good lords and ladies. And the knights? Oh, the knights. They have started rumbling about why magics that not only heal the wounded, but also enhance the strengths of the healthy are not being employed to save the lives of those on the front lines. Needless to say, the Vault is not amused. Their plan to have us fade into obscurity has rebounded upon them, and now they are scrambling to twist the situation to their advantage. Listen, Mithrie, the Vault would have us officially attend an operation currently underway in the Western Highland village of Hemlock. The settlement was abandoned after the calamity and has since been overrun with the beasts of all manner. The Holy See seeks to reclaim it, and my father has generously volunteered his knights to clear the area in any remaining threats. It is win-win for the Vault. The operation is small enough and far enough away for the capital that even if it is a success, no one will pay it half a mind. But the Vault will be able to say that they answered the pleas of the knights. If for any reason the operation were to fail, then the Vault would be able to attribute the failure to the Astrologian presence and turn the high houses against Lady Levaver. I spoke with the lady about this, but she said she was not interested in the politics of the situation, only that it was her duty to aid people in need. We should speak with her, and soon. Let us make haste to Hemlock. Okay, so we need to go to Hemlock, Western. Okay, where's the quickest? So this is, I guess, let's go to Falcon's Nest. We can fly straight there. So out of the 3 healers of, White Mage, Scholar, and Astrologian, I would say I enjoy Scholar the most at this point. So I think with Astrologian, it's for me it's very odd. It's an effective healer, but it's just strange. That's the thing. Scholar is more like, you can do big heals, you can have your pet assist you, and you can overheal as well if needed. Oh, it reminds me, I need to do the sightseeing log for the expansion as well at some point. Or the new ones that they added in. I've already done like the first few, which you can see a video of on my channel, but I haven't done the latest like 20 or so, because they added more. Trumped, lol. Interesting. So the quest starts there, but you have to go here, I suppose. Or is that where you end up? Okay, Knight Captain. Let's talk to him. So we severely underestimated the strengths of our enemies, and now my men and women find themselves overwhelmed. The tight wedges we had at the day's onset have all degraded into knots of fighting, and the number of wounded is growing faster than our chaplains can heal them. Thank the Fury you arrived when you did. Okay, so we have to heal the wounded knights. I'm going to put up this one just in case. To be honest, I might summon my Chocobo as well. Oh, sorry. Aspected Benefic. It says specifically what thing you need to do. Where am I? Where is my company? I must return to them. Okay, next. Oops. Oh, I have to... The one that's marked I have to do. So, I shan't forget this, Astrologian. I am forever in your debt. You have my thanks, but there must still be many who require succor. I heard a woman scream beyond this very boulder not moments before you arrived. Okay, we have a fight coming up. Okay, let's do it. That's why I like having my chocobo with me. I could do cleric stance, but I'll do that later. Maybe when the first one's dead. Let's heal myself. Let's do cleric stance. Gravity now. To be fair, I could have done gravity the whole time, but whatever. Don't really DPS as an Astrologian too often. Okay, so let's help them. Wasn't too hard. Poor Leveva. She must be sick of this process. So, what have we here? So verse, you who vowed never to set a foot in this barbarian land again, unless... Clever girl. Yes, it was I who hired Cecile to bring you back to Charlian. And if you had come back with us quietly, you would be free right now, rather than a wanted criminal facing a trial, imprisonment, even execution, depending on what you have told these tame savages of yours. Yes, my dear, I offered you a chance, and you foolishly refused it. The edict has been issued, and I am here to collect you. Though, I must place some of the blame for that on our friend Cecile. Had she not insisted on playing games, perhaps you would have displayed a reason back in the Black Shroud. Instead, she merely added fuel to a fire already hot with your inherent stubbornness. And now I am forced to make the journey to this filthy realm to clean up her mess, and I suppose that starts with these companion of yours. Mithrie, take Janquinard and leave. Right now, neither of you are ready for the magics of the variety he wields. But what of you, my lady? I am going to reclaim my father's journal. Brave, your father was brave. Your father is also dead. Lady Leveva. I now understand Celi's frustration. This realm is truly overrun with vermin. How we suffered here for so long, I will never know. Very well, Leveva, you leave me no choice. You may already know we have questioned Professor Mace regarding your unauthorized passage into Eorzea. What you may not know is that we still hold him in the dark cells, just as a precautionary measure. Of course, we would not want to see him flee again before the trial. Now, your grandfather is not as spry as he used to be, and I am uncertain how long the sanity a man of his age will last in complete darkness, though the longer you delay, the closer we come to finding out. If you wish to see your grandfather released, you will come to the abandoned city in the Dravanian hinterlands. There my airship will be waiting to take you back to the old world, where you'll be tried. Fairly, of course. I suppose you could run, but you know that doing so would have grave consequences for your grandfather, and possibly for your mother as well. And we would still eventually find you. Wait, my father's diary. So he may still be close. Wait here. So I'm assuming we have a big fight coming at level 60 for Astrologian. Okay, let's talk to Janquinard. So Lady Vava, who was that? I have the strangest feeling I should know him from somewhere. Severst, leader of the Bibliofex, a powerful group of conservative fundamentalists who seek to control the whole of Sharlayan's knowledge. They believe that our people should not become involved in history, only be witness to it. Then analyze it until all lives lived and lost are but numbers on a page. You may remember Severst, Janquinard, because he was the self-same man who pushed for old Sharlayan to batten its doors and abandon Eorzea, and used my father's death as his rallying cry. And now I am certain that he had my father killed. Near the end of my father's diary, he mentions being contacted by a young Severst, who happened to be classmate of his when they were both at the Studium. Severst, looking to make a name for himself as a politician, warned my father against continuing to disseminate knowledge of Sharlayan astrology. In Eorzea, a warning my father, of course, did not heed. Soon after, several attempts were made upon my father's life. When he subsequently looked into the matter, he discovered that there was a price on his head, and that Severst had put it there. I discovered a contract signed by the wretch folded in my father's journal. He had planned on revealing it to the forum on his return, but he never had the chance. Janquinard, my father gave you that journal before he died, but you never once opened it? I did not think it was mine to read, and what you say, if it is true, we must get that diary back. Come, it seems that the fighting has died down. Let us report to the captain of the knights and then return to Ishgard so that we may plan our next move. Cool. So let's now go to the knight captain. He's right there. Let's fly. So I am leveling my chocobo as well. It's almost halfway to rank 20. Once it's rank 20, it's done. So just take advantage of the bonus you get from the challenge log to do it. Anyway, many lives were saved because of you. If this is what we can expect from Sharlayan astrology, I see no reason why we shouldn't have knights trained in the field. I will recommend this to the Lord Commander. I suspect he will be pleased to see the day won with few casualties. If you require our services again, you need only ask. Come, Mithrie, let us hasten back to Ishgard. Okay, so let's go to Ishgard, to the Astrologicum. So we can just teleport straight back to Foundation, I suppose. There you go. So to do the challenge log for your chocobo, you have to just kill 100 mobs that give EXP with your chocobo with you. Okay, hey Fernet, Astrologicum. Okay, let's go in. Janquinard. So moments ago we received a missive from the commander of my father's guard. He thanked us again for our assistance in Hemlock, and has formally requested that Lady Levava trade several of his knights in Sharlayan astrology. Okay. Hello? There you go. So the vault, however, remains silent, and I believe this silence to be calculated. If the edict issued for Lady Levaver's extradition has arrived, they need only turn a blind eye to Sever's actions until he has sprited the lady from the realm, and people simply forget she was ever here. But we are not going to let that happen, are we, my lady? I am sorry, Janquinard, but I no longer see how we cannot. Sever has my grandfather. He has threatened to take my mother, and he now has the one thing that could have saved them both, my father's journal. No, Janquinard, I cannot deny my fate any longer. I have done several readings since our return, and every one is the same. Deceit, manipulation, submission. My path is clear. You, however, can carry on. Sever has no authority over you. Or you, Mithrie. See that my father's dream is fulfilled. Promise me that much. I shall promise you that and more, my lady. Quimperane and I will see to the place of meeting and do whatever possible to make certain that this Sever keeps his word. You know that by attending me, you put yourself in danger. He has shown he will not hesitate to kill anyone who stands in his way. And now that he knows, I know of his involvement in my father's death. But still, you stand by my side in the last moments of Eorzea. I do not deserve friends such as you. Mithrie, Aether is the building block of all that surrounds us, meaning that everything is connected. Someone closely attuned with that Aether can, in a sense, link themselves with others, feeling their joy, feeling their pain. Scholars of the soul call this empathy. Crystal gazers and card readers call it the Wheel of Fortune. We astrologians call it collective unconsciousness. Wherever you call it, I feel that bond with you, both of you. Thank you. Cool. That's complete. Hoorah. Cool. So the next quest obviously will be at level 60, at which point we'll get the ability Celestial Opposition. So anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie.